Oh, there you go.
Got it. Thank you.
All right, who wants to volunteer to do rocks?
I can.
Okay. Let's get one more person, one more DPS character.
If he can go rocks.
All right. We got Albert on tanking. Everyone else DPS.
I know I was late to volunteer for rocks, but for future purposes, what does that entail?
Just roaming around the map and killing the rocks. If too many of them are up, it'll put a dot on the party. So you just got to roam around and keep them dead.
The dot stacks for everyone that's up.
So CC and burst damage, ideally, for the spot. But yeah, it's just crowd control.
Yeah.
Does stunning, tripping count?
Yes. Yeah. Their saves are extremely low. You just can't insta-kill them, period.
Yeah, it's just about getting them off the board as quick as possible.
The dretches can be
And I'm here.
and they'll be running around as trash too. The rocks will show up as red dots on your map. There will be orbs that show up on your map as orange. Don't break the orbs, because if we need one.
Yeah, I've learned that one a couple times now.
Please approach the tear. What will be. But haste may help you.
Yeah, I learned the hard way
Oh,
that
you
my
might be-
warlock aura will destroy him.
You might be getting
I
the
have that.
Good Hope sound indefinitely.
Yes. I'm used to it.
Yeah, I wish they would do something about that. Because the Dragon Lord aura,
I wish
It's-
many things.
slightly annoying.
Hey, I'd put up with it for eternity if they'd fix the lag.
Fixing the lag. Let's not go crazy here.
Well, yes, I know. DDO lagged for your pleasure.
Let us commence with the festivities. The Terran space begins to widen. It's a portal, the kind you've never seen before. You feel a blast of heat.
If you had to choose between an alignment absorption item to wear or a fire, which is better here?
Fire.
Here, fire
Fire.
by a long shot.
I figured.
His fire dot stacks.
Why does it seem like this guy's moving extra slow?
You gotta wait on the talk, that's all. Then things smooth out. And the Brocks are up.
Okay, first one was good. Looks like we have good damage today.
Yeah, our damage is fine.
Yeah.
Brocks dropping in now.
Second one did good. Okay, I'm doing okay right now. I'm even seeing decent damage numbers.
Watch circles.
What was that?
Circle.
Are you? Oh, finally.
Okay. Yeah, you're not. I was way out of that range.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm getting some
Uh-huh.
lag.
Spectacular. I throw 5 things, see nothing for 3 seconds, and then see all 5 things hit.
It's real burst damage.
Yeah.
The Baylor falls back to the first portal to make its final stand.
Hey, Dan, don't break the orbs. We need those for the tank.
No, we don't. Not now.
No, not at this
Well, not
point.
It's
now.
all over now.
I just
Okay.
had a bunch of dot on me, so.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Before
and
the
that
last
and that is
stage.
why the only reason to break it is if you get a bunch of stacks.
That's true. I never thought about that. Yeah, I guess didn't realize it would. Does it take the fire off you? I didn't know that.
Yes, it gets rid of your stacks. Period.
Well, I learned something today.
On a really slow run of this, as a tank, sometimes I'll have to go and hit one to get rid of my stacks. But you know, I'm sitting there with 10 lightning and 10 fire at the time.
The building shakes as furious
Good
flames
job on the tanking.
wind again.
Mm-hmm. Went very smooth.
Went very well.
Very nice run.
I don't think anybody died.
No, I don't think
No.
so.
My
That was
compliments, Al.
quick.
We had
That's
really
right,
good
conflicted.
damage.
Needed a
Yes,
tank,
and-
but needed a bardic sacrifice.
Yeah. It's a
What do y'all
conundrum
want?
there.
Any requests for next raid?
Skellies?
Anyone else have a preference?
I'd go with Skellies. Yeah, that's fine.
Works
All
for
right,
me.
let's
It's a
get a
raid.
Skelly's then.
Yeah, Skelly's good.
And everyone, remember, you gotta teleport right to Skelly's. Don't turn in your raids. Okay, that way we can all be on timer next
I was
time.
just about to say.
That way you can be a hippie because I logged in and looked at a raid I hadn't turned in.
Is that one of the augments? I don't remember. The unsanctioned arcana.
Oh, now it goes up. Done recalled out.
It's not an augment, it's a caster
Cloak.
cloak.
Well, I mean, is it one of the ones you can crunch for an augment?
No.
Don't think so.
No,
I know there's
it's-
two.
It's one that there's a bunch of different ones of. There's a bunch of different cloaks, and that happens to be the spell focus one. Insightful and quality both, along with no magic guard and lost purpose.
The secret sauce was obviously the Good Hope and Dragon Lord Aura. Obviously.
Of course.
This one will be slightly more challenging. I'll have to pay a lot more attention to what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, and if you want, I can hop on my tank. It's totally up to you. If
What kind of negative absorption do you have? Because the Ghost Flame's a pain in the booty for that.
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna raw dog it. All my gears on alternate characters.
That's how you end up owing money for 18 years.
Uh, I'm not worried
Sometimes
about that.
more.
That's true.
You're young. I can
I-
tell.
Hey,
Oh no,
no,
my kids are all grown. But
I'm all great grandkids, man.
yeah, so am I. 57.
For those of us curious, what's a good evil absorption item to have?
Evil absorption or negative?
Well, that's what.
You need negative.
Sorry,
yeah.
negative. Sorry, what's a good negative absorption item?
I actually on my tank use the four-piece purity filigree set.
I gotta go pick up the
I have
quest
a 4-piece
because I'm dumb.
purity on me right now. So
Okay. Yes, then she can,
Oh,
as long
thank
as you're standing next to her, she can do hardly anything to you because the only thing she'll cast at you will be in the soul, a neg energy thing, and the occasional burning hands.
So it sounds like it's good to slap that on an artifact or something, right?
I wouldn't necessarily slap it on an artifact, but yeah.
Now, granted, I need to upgrade or update the gear on my tank some, but because there is one other way to do it, I just forget how.
I mean, I could have done a few different ways. Like if I would have went into Vasani Knife Fighter more, or if I would have went.
Well, I'm not familiar with the bard part of it because I'm doing it on a pally tank, and it's the only time I've actually tried to do shit so I can tank.
Vasani Knife Fighter is the universal tree.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm spending 13 in Swashbuckler, 12 in Fade Arc. So I have my Charisma to hit and damage and Magic Missile immunity. Spending 8 in Vasani Knife Fighter, so I have my haste boost. 41 in War Chanter. For all the goodies in there.
I've never looked at doing it on a bard.
Anyone here today want to volunteer to do jumps or talking?
I can do jumps.
I can talk.
Awesome. Anyone want to volunteer to do stone carrying?
I'll carry a stone.
I was
Awesome.
gonna say that, or I can. It don't matter. Because range don't bother me on the map.
Intim works on the dino right now, right? In the first part?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
On my tank, I normally chuck a shield at him to start with, but Intim does work.
I have
Do you know
both.
where to park him? Do you know where to park the dino so you don't have to worry about damage?
No. I don't
Alright.
mind learning.
Not a problem. I'll meet you at the dino.
Is that like two defensive ends meeting at the quarterback?
Kinda
Hit
like
you with the
that.
dino
Oh,
at 3
oh,
o'clock.
The dino's kind of large. Basically, what we're going to do is take him to where we're going to step out.
Okay.
And I'll show you where to go when we get there.
Got him.
And I'm heading over to the exit portal. Where the gate is. But just run at the gate. And then hop over here up in this corner. And he should just point himself at the gate. There you go. All you got to do is go get him again when he disappears.
Nice to know. Run to gate and jump on that. And there he goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, every now and then he does go bye-bye, but eh. I was running this about 1 this morning, and
He's chasing me at the
Ah!
moment.
Son of a... I thought I had him tab targeted and then he...
You got him, Axel.
don't matter. Barrier's done.
Barry's down, okay.
He's gonna disappear in a minute. Yeah, the run I did about 1 a.m. this morning, I was tanking him, and they were so slow finding him, I actually had to go get him 4 times. But we succeeded, so what the heck.
Alright, you ready?
Anyone
Yes,
got a
sir.
mark for him?
That was a nice throw.
Where's he at? Right here?
I think so.
Yep.
Does anyone have like a cursor? I'm on the wrong
Yeah,
one.
looks like no one cursed him. Or target him
Mark
with the
him.
hunts
Yep.
thing. So we'll have to guess.
Just keep it
I got him hard targeted.
Yeah, so do I. Someone either got spiked or weirded.
Wasn't me.
Alright, where'd you take off to? There you are. Yeah, those spikes are a pain.
The ones on the pillars?
Yes, even a tank notices them.
Did someone
I
get
ain't
your...
saying it kills
Oh,
the
there it
tank,
is.
He notices. I mean, they still hit my tank for over 1,000.
There's your bardic sacrifice.
Alright, we're getting loot.
Good loot for all.
Yeah, I could use one of those.
It's a nice augment.
Who's that hippie?
Mm-hmm.
You can bugger off. There you go, mate. In the chest.
Sir?
Wait for the other guy to come up because he has the good songs.
Find yourself before the legendary Ghost Flame. She appeared
Oh yeah,
as a
sorry.
human
Did
woman in her prime.
forgot someone's dead.
Only a touch
I
of
just stepped
freedom
through already.
can take
That's okay, as long as you don't walk forward, it doesn't start.
She is feared by the
Devonshire would like a
great beast
fresh
that
song,
stalks
so...
the Isle of
Yeah,
Flame.
I'll holler at him.
I'm good for now. So I'm gonna step through and wait.
Yeah, just step through, guys. We'll just buff on the way as we go.
Basically, if you need a song, stay right here and let him get you. The rest of us could go ahead and start this, because all we're gonna get is trash to start.
Right. My thoughts exactly.
I should be okay for a little while.
Yeah, I am too. That's why I ain't too worried about it.
Yeah, this first part here is so long. I like to
over
just
10
get it
minutes left,
started.
so, yeah.
With someone unseen, Northeast skeleton abruptly gestures as if to cast a spell. The unnatural silence is lifted. The undead scream with voices racked with torment. Angus! It's the only way! My clever The eyes still closed. Ghost Flame's voice is tinged with regret.
These toys cannot help us escape this pact. Not even death can break our bonds.
Ghost Flame's undead rise to attack. She remains behind her shield, muttering once again.
I'm using the short sword, and I'm liking the stupid, what is it? Shadow Blade. I'm really liking the damage I'm seeing.
Interesting.
Yeah, 1 to 5,000. There's a 4,000, 3,000.
Is that the Fade Arc short sword?
Yeah. Oh, hey, my favorite friend.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how to hang him on the cylinder in the center?
How?
If you can take the fire damage, run a tight circle around it. When he is directly opposite you, you can stop and he will stop, and then you just back out of the lava. And he will stay there with you making minor adjustments, and basically until we finish the next round, and that wall disappears.
Done.
You're welcome. Because he's the biggest pain when he's purple. Green, he's a pussy. Cute little fluffy pussy cat. Yeah, he's got claws, but
They're just for show.
Real cats have claws too.
uh-huh. That's why I was saying that. That was a little better than average. That was over 60,000.
Something powerful now lurks near the necromancer. It whispers, "Obey me."
Oh, I hear and obey, my lord. I was just savoring the moment.
The necromancer rises, her eyes gleaming with violent intent, green fire igniting in her hands.
Would it surprise you to learn that I was once an adventurer like
Yes, but that does two things for you.
And look at me now.
It limits the number of stank spots that he runs around and drops. So after the wall does go, it's easier for you.
Collect you. He'll make
Yeah.
you like us. Take my advice. Die while you still can.
And as always, you're the tank. It is not your job to avoid everybody else. It's their job to avoid you.
I love those rules.
Getting ready for the first set of the skulls to come up.
Skulls are up. Albert, if you need help, by the way, at any point, just let me know.
We could just stay still, guys, and range it all. We don't have to run after them.
Yeah, I'll throw the
Just
aura
stay
up,
still
but it's
and
up to
group
you
kill.
guys.
It's so fun though.
No, I mean if you got self healing, feel free to run out there and melee
Yeah,
it.
if you keep yourself alive, but I ain't aiming for you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have self healing though, for sure. But I will stay here and heal for those that need it.
They're gone. We're
Alright,
done.
now I get it. Just
Now watch for roars.
Yep.
And the claw. Yes, the claw of Vecna has arrived.
Ghosts from my past. You'll find no shortage of them in this place. It's been a century since I've
Yes.
unleashed my full power.
I will devastate you with my 300 per swing quarterstaff.
Our main DPS.
Hey, it gets rid of their negatives on when I'm throwing spells at them, so. Skulls are up.
Roar.
Roar. Don't kill skulls. Don't kill skulls.
Well, it's fine to kill them as long as everyone's on the platform.
No, you can't heal on the platform. You still take the damage.
Right, but if you're on the platform, you're not gonna. Well, you'll take the skull damage, I guess, but
Yeah, and you can't heal from it. That's the point.
yeah, but if it's 1 or 2, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I was almost 3.
you know, I'm not doing too bad at damage considering I'm Roar.
Roar.
I'm not doing too bad considering I've only got level 10 gear on.
Oh, you're trying to run like hippie.
I leveled too quick and I saw the raid come up. I was like, fuck, I'm not letting that go by.
When this guy hit 32, I was still wearing level 10, 15 gear. And actually had 2 pieces of level 5 gear on. And then I geared
There's
up.
nothing wrong with that.
Hey, he made it there.
Heals on me if you need it.
And me as well. I think I'm pretty close to you.
There we go.
And can you?
Sorry, I had to rage a little bit. Got to heal. Roar.
Roar, roar, roar. Watch the hand.
This is actually
No
kind
more
of funny.
roar. We can kill him now, right?
Yep. We can kill the skull. We still got, what, 2 more skellies?
One more.
1 more?
Oh,
Okay.
1 more. Okay, I'll quit shooting at him then. Damn it.
I can never remember either.
I
Don't
miscounted.
feel bad.
Come on, counting to 4 can be hard for a hippie. I mean, most of them stop when they hit 1, you know. You got 8, quarter, half. 1.
Roar.
Oh, Roar, don't stop DPS, please.
We're not going to kill him in time. You can hit on him. Yep, roar's done. Goals are up. Heals just off platform. If you want heals, get off platform. Hunt, you got a sand. Good job.
Roar. Roar.
Roar.
Are we done on skulls too? Nice.
Nothing is more dangerous than a secret. I learned that a long time ago. So I asked you, what secrets do you know?
All right, everyone beat down the dino.
Already on it. And I gotta say, I'm loving the little mage armor cast. I actually noticed a difference.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorite bows.
Well, some tunes I've run, I haven't seen a difference. But this one, I actually noticed a difference.
Roar.
Roar, roar, roar.
You know,
Depends on who throws it, because if they don't have the T5 for it, then it's not going to go untyped.
Ah, is that what it is?
Yep.
yeah, you have to have, you have to be
Okay.
top tier.
Macro
Interesting.
attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes it gold.
I've barely tinkered with macro tech just because I had a few spare points
That's
on a
more
build I
fun.
was doing.
Macrotech's an amazing tree.
Yeah.
It also disappoints me because it was Corrupt a Wish. Because for the longest time I've been wishing and arguing that Rune Arm shouldn't be locked to Artificer exclusively. Because no other item in the game is locked exclusively to or item type. Sorry,
Roar,
item type.
roar, roar.
You know, like orbs can be
And
wielded
get him to a
by-
platform. Quit beating on him.
Will do.
Hopefully the oozes don't do too much.
Oh, they won't.
I've seen it happen. He is real close to the point he's going to reset
Yeah,
health.
let's pull him to the platform.
I got him.
Yeah, he does. Starting about 25%, he can drop before. He doesn't drop like just when his health gets to 0. He can drop before that.
Well, it'll reset before that. If you have him on a platform, it won't reset.
There we go.
Yep.
Right.
Beautiful.
That's what I mean. He'll drop and then reset. Exactly.
Yes, but I mean, he can literally
Oh,
reset
stop
at
DPS. He's
20,
off.
25.
All right, he's on.
Mm-hmm.
He's back on.
Impressive.
And there he goes.
But can you
Nice
Nice
job.
job, folks.
Oh, Ghosty, you bitch.
Ain't she, though?
Oh, I had the dino targeted and I splatted her. She killed
I
me.
had you targeted. I threw a renewal on you like half a second too late.
Oh no, I had the dino targeted and
stop-
it dropped
Stop
and I
beating
hit
on
her.
her, because you don't need to kill her.
Yeah, do not kill her.
No, it's. I
All
think
we
he
want
might have
is
just been
to
trying to get the
kite
aggro.
No, well, that could be. If it's Albert, yeah, he's trying to get the aggro.
No, I was telling him stop because I have her aggro.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. The oozes, they'll take it, and they'll give it back, and they'll take it, and they'll give it back.
Just killed him. It's fine.
Well, yeah, she'll kill him. It's not a
Well,
big deal. They're not going to
Someone
Holding the
dispelled
last
him.
talk until everybody's up and buffed. If that's what you want.
Please.
Sounds like a plan.
Good job on the talks. That was quick, because last I looked, there was still 2 of the side guys up.
Okay, Revo's got 15 seconds.
And our most wonderful bard has.
Karakash might be AFK.
Boogers. So I'm down to 4 minutes.
Early phrase. Thank you.
I actually have to consider getting the
Yeah,
rune
good
arm
that
from this
time's
raid
arrived, actually.
for my strength-based cleric.
Oh yeah. Really?
You can go ahead and do the last talk. I think Karakash is AFK. I've
Alright.
thrown him a
that,
few raises.
That way my songs don't run
All
out.
right, good to go.
With the uttering of that last word, the story of Yawa and her companions has
And
commenced.
everybody, if you're casting, remember, just block and constantly and cast through it. Every now and then, hand will get you anyway because it'll line. Oh, hey, he's back! Woohoo!
I am Yarrow. Once again, I am free. Come, my prince. We are all that is left now. Let's make the best of it.
But yeah, because it has evil damage on it,
Vecna is done with you. So best of luck with that.
and Dark Apostate weapon
Yep.
buff is evil, so it synergizes.
So you get to magnify it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I guess, is it a supplement or an actual multiplication? Basically, is it an addition or a multiplier?
It just buffs it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm looking at supplementing my gear and building it out. I'm probably gonna start shifting to that was my stupidity. Obviously, I did something stupid, and I don't know what.
Were you blocking?
No. I got hit for 7k though.
If you got
weren't blocking, I guess this hand of Vecna.
If you get aggro, just step to the other side. 5 aggro?
Yeah, it was
Do
the
it back.
hand.
Yes, and that's why I say block, because even if you're blocking and you're casting, if it lines up perfectly in timing, it'll still get you. But that's rare. I mean, it's happened to me twice in as many times as I've run this on casters. So it's pretty rare. Because I know I have well over 400 runs of this quest.
I have no idea how many I have, but it's a ton.
I've used almost 10,000 runes. I have a stack of 10,000 in the bank, and my 3 raid tunes all have about 5,000 on them.
I've probably run it at least 100 times.
And I also have other tunes that have runes on them. I just
Yeah.
don't run it regular.
I'm not at 400. I'm probably somewhere between 100 and 150 if I'd guess. Because I typically only run it once per week. But I have been running it. I used to run it more after it came out.
I typically still run it 3 to 5 times a week.
I'm looking for a bastard
Sacrifice works.
sword. The Grim Gauntlets.
Why you gotta talk about that sword's parentage?
Someone got a cloak.
Yeah.
There's a falchion.
Artifact ring. Does anyone need it?
Does it have mythic or anything on it?
Myth 1, but it's an artifact, so that means you can't wear your other artifact.
Right.
That's why I'm asking if anyone actually needs it.
Nope.
You can have it, otherwise I'm feeding it.
No,
Oh, nice.
I would only consider if it was like Myth 3, Reaper 3 or something.
Yes.
Because I'm using, I do use a ring, one of those rings on this character, but if I get something crazy like that, I would be willing to move everything out and rearrange it.
What the hell? I gotta give that one a shot.
What do you guys want to run next? Any requests?
Does anyone need this? I'll just reload it. Yeah.
Master Artificer.
Sorry guys, I have to go. I don't feel well.
Alright. Hope you
All
feel
good.
better.
Feel
Hey,
better.
good night, Grinzer.
Does anyone
There's
want- what?
there's one for Master Artificer. Anyone else?
Chrono, but I do an Artificer as well.
Same.
All right. Well, let's do Artificer then.
Don't forget to turn in your raid.
If y'all need to take a few minutes, go for it.
Ooh, nicotine. One of these days it'll kill me. Or I'll kill it. Something like that.
Don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, I don't know. Grandma lived 106 and drank whiskey and smoked cigars.
Could have been spite.
Uh,
Just refusing,
that woman saw 3 centuries.
which is nuts.
Yes. Well, it was funnier than hell because she was born 1896. She actually got on a train from where I'm living right now, not same house, but where I'm living right now, and went to Chicago in the teens to watch the Cubs play a World Series game and win. In the 70s and 80s, my dad and I both swore up and down this woman was going to outlive us just because of how stubborn she was. Oh, and she was only 4'9".
There you go.
Now it gets even better because she was 4'9", and on the other side of the family, my mother, my dad's wife, was 5'1", and her mother was 5 foot. So those two go to meet her one day, and she thinks she has to tidy up the house, so she stands on top of an ottoman that's got wheels on it to dust the top of a 6-foot grandfather clock. Ain't none of them gonna see it.
Just know it's there.
Well, she fell off,
I'll be right back. Just crashed.
busted frickin' corner off a coffee table with the back of her head. And it took my mother and her mother almost an hour to convince her to go to the hospital when she woke up like 2 minutes before they got there because she did knock herself out. Frickin' doctors take an x-ray and they're like, well, you need 3 stitches, but you got a hard head. Everyone just started laughing.
Hitting the back of her head on the corner of a table. You know, I saw that in the Hunt for Red October. It didn't work out very well for that guy.
No, and same. Well, the Hunt for Red October was not the same. This one literally snapped it. Holy frickin' mackerel! I muted my mic because I went to step outside, have a bit of nicotine, and the wife's already outside working on the yard. So I have a beagle that's barking and baying, and a American foxhound that is baying and howling just because I'm outside and she's outside and they're not.
Yep.
And yeah, I was like, oh shit, I gotta mute the mic. These guys are gonna think I'm killing these dogs.
For a moment, I thought you said you had a bagel that was barking.
Yeah, my damn bagel.
Yeah.
I would love a bagel right now. Not gonna lie.
It depends on the bagel. I'm sorry, I've had good ones and bad ones,
And if it barks or not.
yeah, that most of the bad ones bark.
That's just fresh.
I used to really like blueberry bagels with some cream cheese on them.
I did a homemade bagel and used blueberries and did a blueberry cream cheese.
Now, is it a blueberry bagel with cream cheese, or is it cream cheese with a blueberry bagel?
No, it's a bagel and cream cheese with blueberries in it. Is what I do. But I don't do a whole lot of breads anymore.
I was gonna offer you some pizza, but now I won't.
Now, that's one of the breads I do is pizza.
Doesn't count.
Well, pizza covers every food group. You got your breads, you got your vegetables, you got your meats, and you got more than one kind of all of them other than the bread or your carbohydrate.
Technically, you also have fruit if you count the tomatoes.
Yeah, and, well, true, because tomato is a fruit. It's not a vegetable. But, you know, those of us that are smart realize that and still don't put it in a fruit salad.
That's good. Doesn't
Does it make
taste like
salsa
fruit.
fruit salad?
I am Tovin de Kenneth. If you know me at all,
But
then you will
then again,
understand that I
peanuts aren't
merely
nuts.
intend to help the Warforged, nothing more. Please leave
Aren't they
my workshop
legumes?
now.
Uh-huh.
If you do not,
Yeah.
well, there may be consequences.
Legume butter doesn't sound the same.
Oh, even better. If
Sounds
you're in,
Canadian.
no. Let me put it this way. Go to the southeast United States, South Carolina, Georgia. Go to a sporting event, and you can get boiled peanuts.
Oh yeah, those are good.
In shell, open the shell, and yes, they're soft and cold. If they were warm, they'd probably be pretty good, but cold, no, those things are freaking nasty.
Oh well, yeah, fresh boiled are the best.
Yes, when they're warm, and there was a mall down there I could go to, and this is back in early '80s, and you could walk in, tell them you wanted fresh boiled peanuts, and they'll say, all right, come back in 10 minutes, and they drop you an order. And yes, those were good. No ifs, no ands, no buts.
Big one.
This key is surprisingly complex in design. It must open something important.
No reason for them to miss out on the play. I'll bring them back. Here we go. Is anyone not max?
Not what?
Not max level?
Yeah, me. I'm only
Revo
29.
is 29. I think that's all.
That's okay. That just means make sure we get hit breakables when we're running by. It don't take that much time.
Fuss, mate. I only need 180k.
I don't care. It's habit. And it's hard for me not to hit them, even when I am maxed and I'm running solo.
It's satisfying just to break them, you know.
Well, I
See the ransack.
I'll pick up the freaking amber gem out of them.
You never know what'll drop.
Hey, that's
Breakables.
money.
I've seen tomes drop unbreakables.
When I'm doing a TR and I'm in Korthos, I pick up the freaking copper. I'm that.
You got 10,000 runes in your bag, and you worry about epoxy a little bit of copper in Corphos.
You pick up the copper?
It's habit. Yes, I do.
But I bet you
Because
he's
you know
never
what? Every
broke.
time...
Because by the time I read copper, I have already clicked on it. I am just that big a loot whore. It's an automatic thing.
Oops, more normally. Have you guys ever like watched a let's
But
play like a new player and he's like running around the Jeets, like the beach area, and like picking up every little copper? I'm like, no, you don't need that.
no, I don't go out of my way to do it, but if I have to break it manually and it drops something, I'm picking it up. I don't care if it's copper. I don't if it's a potion of wonder, dude, I'll race you for it. I love popping them in raids because every now and then you'll just hear me say, I wonder. And I'll start drinking potions of wonder.
They're fun.
Well,
I actually
I
loot those. That's one
I
thing. If I
came
see them, I
within
loot them.
50 hit points of wiping an R10 Tempest Spine.
Yeah, they're fun for that.
Got some on me.
On 2 pots. I have almost 1,000 in the bank.
69. Nice.
Uh-huh. That means, you know, every time you get 2 or 3, you just gotta drink back to that. What's this guy got on him? I wonder. Now I'm curious.
I might DC, guys. I'm getting a yellow connection here.
Are you in? Are you in?
Yes, I am.
I hope you're in. Okay.
Yeah,
As
he's
long
in.
as you're in, we're good. Yeah, this guy's got 39 on him.
I can see that I will have to try a bit harder. Deploy the sentinels and the heavy golems. While you're busy with those, I will prepare my next trick.
So do we want to do Lord of Blades, or we want to move on to Chrono after?
I don't mind doing Lord
Might
of
as well
Blades.
do it.
I mean, we're here. I
And
want
Are
then
you guys
threads.
looking for something from Lord of Blades?
I want threads. Lots of threads.
Threads,
Threads and
runes, and I'm looking for a ring out of either one of these.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. We don't do it a lot. We did it last week. Was it last week or the week before? No, that was on Orion we did.
The only ring I don't need is the cold ring. Any other one would be helpful. Not for end game, but for level 29, be very helpful.
When we did it on Orion, someone destroyed the last pillar like as he was falling for
Yeah.
the third
And you got
mark.
one instead of
We
2.
didn't get it. We didn't get the chest.
General rule when I run it Hippie Raid Night or Divine runs it later tonight, just make a statement. Bigsby's here. Either kill the side with the Bigsby's or leave the side.
See, what I've always done when I lead this, and I should have I didn't do it a few weeks ago. I should have just said this, but I normally just say no one touch the pillars until he's marked 3 times, because odds are, I mean, you can prep it so that you have 1 left, but that's what always happens. The miscommunication happens, and someone destroys the pillar. It's just easier if you just don't touch the pillars.
My catch to that is if you have plenty of range, that's fine. But if you're short on range, that sucks. Because then you might have to kill him 5 times.
No, I mean, like, unless we just didn't have any ranged DPS, which we do in this party, so we're fine.
Yes.
It's not going to be a problem. We'll just wait to touch the pillars.
Yeah, we
after
got
his mark.
Arties, we got Wizards.
I have the best range.
Yeah,
item
if we didn't have
in the
ranged
game.
DPS. Plus, if you don't range DPS, you're not really in a problem.
The best range item in the game is actually Rat Catcher. It's the most used for the
Used
longest
to be.
time while you're leveling
Used to be.
up. What's better than that to level?
No, it
Not
used to
in
be
game, for leveling. What's better to level?
I think he was just being cute because it's the. That's what I use too. It's the event item. It has a fun animation. Do we have any
Oh,
trappers?
yes.
Yeah, more
The
Okay.
Immortal Sun Flask. Yeah, that's fun to play with too.
Yeah, I use it. Typically use it just because it's fun. It's got the what alchemist animation.
Yeah, just the standard Sun Flasks that you get in the event. Oh, they're great up till level 5, 6. Even for Reapers, they can one-shot a Reaper.
Good at killing low-level oozes too.
Yes, that they are. Didn't think about it, but yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I put everything I know into these magnificent creations. If they cannot destroy you,
Okay,
I
melee on the
actually have
right, ranged on the
couple of
or
builds that
casters on the
just
left.
go between 4 and 6. I can actually run Reaper without a problem because I don't have a bunch of past lives or anything. I use those flasks. And I specifically use them for Reapers.
Which side do you want
Never
me
thought
on?
about using them for oozes.
Melee on the purple and casters on the green.
If it starts
But
getting
we
to
have
the
to
battle.
look. Yeah, I'll be looking to make sure the DPS is about evenly distributed. We're about even now. Maybe we have a
Oh,
little
I'm
too much
getting
on the
full
purple. Maybe.
damage here. Oh, this is nice.
Okay. I'm gonna head over to the green. Slowing the purple a little bit.
Green's half.
Oh, there's a bardic sacrifice.
Woohoo! Thank you for your efforts in this endeavor.
Okay, go ahead and take them both down.
Green's down.
Perps down.
Very nice, folks. Very nice.
do something. Tovin begins to channel energy into both titans at once, putting him under incredible strain. His fools.
He ain't channeling nothing. He's a corpse.
Do you want the Lord of Blades to slaughter the city? By capturing Tovin, you have saved the Warforged from his mad plan to cleanse their souls. Channa de Cannith will be grateful that you have managed to protect House Cannith's reputation.
Prayer Cash might be AFK again.
Did you throw him a raise?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
All right,
'cause
well,
he ain't on timer.
we go ahead and pop it. Yep.
I got skunked.
Got the alchemist pendant. Anybody need it?
Pendant. Which one is that?
Alchemic conservation.
Ooh, nice tome. Angel, you know that's unbound, right?
Oh
Yes,
no,
you can
elemental
sell
energy.
that.
Sorry. Two pieces. Crit chance to spell fire, poison, and acid.
No, I would just feed it. I mean, if you want to put it up for a roll as food, sure, but I would feed it.
You want it, you can have it. Whoever wants it, claim it.
What can you craft on that? I'm just curious.
I
Anyone know?
believe stats. I think con is one of them because the original alchemist
Con. Okay.
had con. I think.
Passed over hippie. So passed over.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't want it. I was just curious.
It is not better than my perfected torque, so I will not wear it.
Ooh, nice roll, Shadow.
Squirrel gets a nut every once in a while.
Well, yeah, the
Don't
squirrel
forget
gets
to
one
turn
every
in your
once in a while.
raid.
The chipmunks always got them.
Exactly.
I'm turning in before I start.
All right, stepping in. Lord of Blades.
Yep.
You in chat, Lenro?
Oops.
Axel gonna be doing some damage, huh? Don't want the enchant to just enhance everything? I don't care, man. I just like messing with people. And, you know, I'll mess with people that still do more damage than me. I don't care. I do it out of fun and amusement. I don't do it to be mean to people.
I do it purely to be me.
Well, bring it on because I'm ready. Because
I'm gonna claw up your
I
favorite
got
couch.
this giant bag with fucks printed on it. Damn thing's empty.
Yeah, I tried to rally my army, but they got defeated.
Yeah, that don't mean a whole lot when you're talking to someone that was actually happy because they walked into a room and remembered what they walked in there for. You know, that don't happen often.
Yeah, that's nice when everything works like that.
Yeah, the only problem was, it was the bathroom.
Yeah, that's the one place I usually remember when I'm there.
At least you made it.
Yes, I did.
I do not have a favorable matchup against these golems with the current weapon I'm using.
What you using?
Shadow Blade?
Oh, they're just straight up immune, aren't they?
No, it's not they're immune, it's just reduced numbers.
Oh. Well, think about some of the elemental guys doing this back when it was max level 20 and there was no stripping.
But it's hard to say whether they're friend or foe.
Sounds like great times.
It got interesting sometimes. That or the person that was stripping for 2 or 3 people gets killed, so there's no more stripping. Yeah, that made it.
Anybody shrining?
What's a shrine?
How did anybody afford college if there's no stripping?
We're talking old school.
Judging from its wear, that was decades ago. It's difficult to tell how old the ruins themselves are.
Make sure we stay on the edge here until everyone's through.
You've arrived at the base of the forge. It brims with power, with the very forces of life itself. What kind of civilization?
Yeah, I've messed it up before, so I always double check, make sure I don't have auto run on while I'm coming across the bridge.
Yeah, I wish they would change this to where you have to maybe talk. Maybe there's an NPC, maybe you can talk to the Lord of Blades to start it or something.
No, I'm sorry.
I've seen it happen so many times.
I know, but I expect you to have a clue.
Well, it's just so easy to because it's like literally like what 4 or 5 steps forward.
Uh-huh.
So
Hey,
it's really
still
easy.
much more forgiving than Too Hot to Handle. Too Hot to Handle, you got about a step and a half.
What do you mean, like at the the main boss room? Yeah.
Yes, when you start
At least
the
with
main
that
room,
though, it's a little shorter. If you do mess up.
yeah, it's a little shorter getting there, but still, getting here on this, come on, really?
Okay, guys, for this one, let's not touch the pillars, please, until we mark him 3 times.
Well, we got to get rid of the first set. After that, we don't touch it. We don't get rid of the first set.
Do you have to get rid of the first set?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes.
Grab the center, please. Someone grab the center.
What is the rage? It's not progressive if you don't?
No, if
mean-
you don't want him buffing.
Oh, for the buff. Okay. I always play melee, so I don't. Just guess I never noticed that.
Yes, the first 4 always go down, and that leaves you 2 distinct sides. Because before the first 4 go down, it's just a circle. And if it don't start actually giving me my damage, I'm going to quit wasting SP on it. There we go.
Yeah, nice try, buddy.
Yes. Now we're good.
Gotcha.
I'm stunned.
Yeah, he'll do that. Nothing you can really do about it.
Well, I'm just letting you know I'm stunned.
Yeah.
Right. And depending on your build, you can avoid the stun by block, but then you lose other stuff.
I have nothing special about this. I am just brute forcing having a tankish character.
Uh-huh.
Because
and it's working because we're not pushing anything. We're running right in what that build should be able to do. If you want to call yourself a tank, you should be able to run these on hard. We ran the one on Reaper. Yeah.
I'm probably just under Reaper at the moment. My heals are a little on the lacking.
Well, it depends on the quest you're in. Dryad and Strahd, you should be fine on Reaper 1.
Oh yeah, because we have a dedicated healer.
Just because they're not that difficult. I mean, I've been watching your tank, and with your hit points and with the way you're healing, yeah, you should be good on anything other than maybe Too Hot to Handle on hard. And some raids on Reaper. And that's right where mine sits with 3 past lives, 2 of them monk.
Working its tendrils
and no epic past lives.
In a voice clearly not his own, the Lord of Blades intones. Finally, I am in full control of this body. Minions, delay the
I'm just a little too lazy to go set up the gear and stuff so I can swap between more tanky and evasion. Right now I'm just pure evasion.
Well, actually, I know some tanks that are actually better than me that are pure evasion. I mean, I know a couple of tanks that are standing unbuffed at 70% evasion.
Yeah. Oh, dodge, not evasion.
Yes, dodge, right, not evasion.
Yeah, no,
They
I'm
have
not.
evasion, they have improved evasion, and they're sitting at 70% dodge.
Yeah. No, this is just me doing what I can with what the build allows. I could do better, yes, I'm aware.
Hey,
But
I ain't saying you need to. He looks like he's a fine raid tank for your average raid night. If you're gonna go run with Stormlords or Pesty on their raid nights, no, he ain't gonna take it. But they push raid.
Surrounds him. The Warforged God regains his feet and resumes his attacks. The pillars jutting out of the blue goo sparkle with energy. It looks like the Lord of Blades has completed.
Yeah, I don't mind push raiding every now and then.
The planar gateway rips open in the middle of the platform, and creatures of nightmare.
He's down twice, I'm gonna start on them.
Blades greets the new
I need to
arrivals.
remove curse. There we go.
Okay, he's down 3 times. Go ahead and get pillars.
You toppled the Lord of Blades to his knees yet again. The Forge's power almost instantly revives him. He seems unstoppable. For a third time, your hurricane of blows and spells brings the Warforged deity to the ground. And for a third time, he rises again, glowing with the power of the Forge. There must be another way to stop him.
I'm gonna die.
Ain't gonna matter.
The planar portal snaps shut. There's one final
They
wave
all
of
gone.
anguish.
We good.
Nightmare creatures disappear as well. The Forge's influence on the Lord
So what do you guys want to do next? Chrono?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chrono.
All right.
Chrono works. I was gonna say Chrono's marketplace. Let's just play in the marketplace for a little bit.
Now I'm using the same gear I've been using for pretty much the last 5 lives I've done.
Then exhales in disgust.
I ran 28 racial lives in a row using the same gear sets.
Was your class different?
No. I was a fire sork. I did 28 straight TRs as a fire sork.
Well, there you go. I have been an artificer,
With all of its infinite resources,
dragon lord,
not stop.
a
All that is left is for you to claim your just rewards.
Well, the fire sork that I was running, his gear was based on the range build that I did for 15 racial lives before that. I might have changed 1 or 2 things here and there as I went, you know, every 2 or 3 lives, but yeah, basically it was the same.
Dwarven war hacks, anybody?
Sounds tasty to me, sir.
Nobody else?
no.
Salt to hippie.
The only thing I
Wow,
change is
normally
the
when I
armor.
sound tasty, people keep it and feed it themselves.
Only thing I've been changing is my
My
armor.
gems are full.
Yeah. Well, I only have 1 tune that has a maxed artifact and sentient gem. So yeah, I actually the tune I'm working on right now for a sentient gem. It's an item that is bound to account, not character, that is sentient, so I can hand it back and forth between my raid tunes
Hey,
to
hippie,
feed raid items.
hippie.
Yes.
If you want to have just a really generic little piece of gear set, that's the only bound to account for thing artifact. Guys, it looks like I have to drop. I have guests.
All right.
All right. Well,
And
thanks for coming.
yes and no on that being the only thing.
It's only bound to account.
No.
Which other one's bound to account? That's an artifact.
I'm using an epic scepter of combustion. It is bound to account. It is not one I got from claiming the reward. It is one I